Anyways, let's get to the three little pigs. Once upon a time, there were three little pigs. When they were old enough, they left their homes to seek their fortunes. Mother Pig was very sad to see them leave. The first little pig, Hamilton, wanted to be a famous comedian, met a farmer with a load of straw. "Please, sir," he said, "will you give me some straw to build a house?" The farmer gave the first little pig some straw, and the little pig built a house out of straw. Along came the big bad wolf and knocked on the door. Little pig, let me come in," said the wolf. But the little pig answered, "No, no, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in," said the wolf. And he huffed and he puffed and he blew the house in and he ate the little pig up, which didn't happen in the video. Instead, Hamilton and later her second little pig, Robert, went into the deep dark forest to hide. Speaking of Robert, he met a woodcutter with a bundle of sticks. Robert wanted to be a movie star like that album rapist Bill Cosby. Hey, please, sir, may I have some sticks to build a house?" he asked. The woodcutter gave him some sticks, and the second little pig built his house out of sticks. Then along came the wolf, who said, little pig, let me come in." "No, no, not by the hair of my chin," answered the second little pig. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in," said the wolf. And he huffed and he puffed and he puffed and he huffed and he blew the house in and he ate the second little pig up, which again didn't happen in the video. The third little pig, Gilbert, who wanted to build a farm down the road, met a bricklayer with a load of bricks. "Please, sir," he asked, "may I have some bricks to build a house?" The bricklayer gave him some bricks, and the third little pig built his house out of bricks. I also forgot to mention that the farmer looks like Farmer Alfalfa. That's just, anyways. Then along came the big bad wolf, who said, little pig, let me come in." And the third little pig answered, "No, no, you can't come in, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in," said the wolf. So the wolf huffed and he puffed and he puffed and he huffed. He huffed and he puffed until he could huff and puff no more. But he couldn't blow the house in. "I must think of a trick to get that little pig out of his house," the big, crafty, bad wolf said to himself. And after thinking for a while, he said, "Little pig, I know of a garden where there's some tasty turnips. Will you join me at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, and we'll go get some?" Where are they?" asked Gilbert. "Down in Misty Meadows," said the wolf. The little pig agreed to go, but instead of waiting for the wolf to come at 7 o'clock, the little pig went at 6 o'clock, all by himself, and brought home a full basket of turnips. When the wolf came at 7 o'clock, he asked the little pig if he was ready to go. "Why, I've been there already," said the little pig, "and I've brought home a full basket of turnips." The wolf was very angry at this, but he pretended not to be. He thought of another trick. "Little pig, I know where there's a nice apple tree," he said. "Where?" asked the little pig. Excuse me, asked the little pig. "Over Windy Hill," said the wolf. "I'll come for you at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, and we'll go together to pick some juicy apples. Well, the little pig got up at 5 o'clock the next morning and went to the apple tree, hoping to get back home before the wolf came, but it took him a long time to get there. He was still up in the tree when he saw the wolf coming. He was very frightened. In the video, the wolf dreamed of having piggy roast, piggy stew, and piggy souffle. He made some rhymes along the way. Hey, that rhymes. Anyways, the wolf stopped under the tree and said, "Little pig, you got there before me. Are they nice apples?" "Yes," said the little pig. "I will throw one down for you to taste." But he threw it so far that the wolf ran to catch it and did a barrel roll at some point, and the little pig climbed down and ran home. Crybaby Pighead from a Five Little Kids poem that I'll get to later. It was the Crybaby Pighead used for Hamilton and Robert when they ran to the deep dark forest to hide. Anyway, the next day, the wolf came to the little pig's house again. "Little pig, there's a fair at Shanklin this afternoon. Will you go with me?" he asked. "Oh, yes," said the little pig. "When shall I meet you?" "At 3 o'clock," said the wolf. So the little pig, as usual, went earlier. At the fair, he bought a butter churn to make butter in. Oh, and the wolf and the kids at Shanklin Fair cycled as a supermarket. Talk about laziness, am I right, Daffy? As Gilbert was going home with it, he saw the wolf coming up a road. He didn't know what to do. He decided to climb into the churn to hide, but the churn tipped over and rolled down the hill. The wolf was so frightened by it that he ran away home without going to the fair to find the little pig. Now, when the wolf found out that the little pig had been inside the churn, he was furious. He went to the little pig's house and he called, "Little pig! Little pig! You got away from me in Misty Meadows, Winnie Hill, and the Shanklin Fair, but you can't get away from me now. I'm climbing up onto your roof. You hear me? I'm coming down your chimney to eat you up in one bite." Well, the little pig quickly took the lid off the pot, water on the fire, and splash! Into the boiling water fell the wolf. The wolf jumped up and ran howling out the door, never to return to the little brick house where the little pig lived happily ever after. There was an extended ending where Hamilton and Robin returned to from the deep dark forest and told their brother Gilbert of what happened, and they could start their careers.